Good morning, everyone. I think I'm live. I usually have to give this app a little bit of time right on the beginning to get the recording going and to get it streaming live stream. So I'm hoping at this point I'm live. Just wanted to get on here for a few minutes and say happy Friday to everyone. Happy, what is it? May, I almost said March. Happy May 1st, 2020. Yay, we're in a brand new month, and I'm really, really excited about this month. And I wanted to come on here and wish myself a happy launch day, birthday. Yay, happy launch day, birthday for me. But this is really going to benefit you if you are interested. What I have decided to do is because I'm getting so many requests right now about different trainings that I'm offering, or do I offer this, do I offer that? There's some live streams coming down the pike from Google. There's just so much information coming at me right now. I have to get a place where I can streamline it and get it to you as soon as it drops. Okay. So for the last few weeks, years, months, the last few days specifically, I have been trying to set up everything and kind of have a system to automate some things so I can kind of turn over my requests a little bit easier, make it easier for you to find me, make it easier for you to find the information that is coming out. I try to post it and just kind of share it out there, but I'm going to show you where I've been posting that information and to let you know some other things that's coming down the pike too. But I'm also, let me say this before I forget, I'm excited to be on the team summit tonight with Brittany Moore Dent. She invited me to be a special guest with her to talk with her about teenagers and technology. So I'll be dropping some gems tonight at 8 p.m. Central. I'll put the link in this broadcast. It's on my personal page and it will be on my Facebook page as well. Speaking of Facebook pages, I am launching today my personal trainer Facebook page. Let me show this to you. I like to kind of demonstrate stuff as I'm going because I'm just a teacher at heart. That's what I do. So, my personal Facebook page, certified trainer here, as you see. Let me get this on the right side here. Angela Valentine, certified trainer. And it has all of the information that I'm getting from Google, that I'm getting from Microsoft, from Apple, from community colleges, anything that I see that I think is going to be relevant, it's going to be helpful for small businesses, for educators that are doing this distance learning, for parents, for people that work at home, for job seekers. There's so much information, but there's a common core that I see, a common core, right? There's a commonality that I see within all of these facets, and there's a technology component too. And I try to string it all together and make it simple because technology, as every one of us know, especially now that we're at home, it can get cumbersome, it can be overwhelming. Um, and it can be confusing. So my assignment or what I bring to the table is I try to kind of boil it down and make it simple so you know exactly what you need to know as far as having a good technical foundation. Okay, when we come out of the other side of this pandemic, things are going to be so different. I'm already listening to what the CDC is saying about how the classrooms are going to be structured for the kids and how jobs, a lot of people are not going to return to the office. They're going to be working from home. There's video interviewing that they're doing to hire people now. Do you have all the necessities that you need to set up to work from home, to educate your child from home, or to know what your child should be knowing? So it's things like that that I'm trying to get out to people because I think it's so important. I just read a report, and if you go to my Facebook page here, I'm going to put a link in this live once I get done, so you can link directly to it. But as you see in the URL, it's facebook.com/advalentine.com spelled out, and it'll link you to my public Facebook page. But I just saw a report from the Harvard Business Review where they're saying that women and minorities are really being impacted because of this pandemic right now, as far as jobs are concerned, and just a whole lot of things. So I'm like, you know what? This is the time to get out here with this information and help as many people as I can, because we don't want that digital divide to get bigger. And if we're not careful, we don't know the right things right now. What these companies, these tech companies like Google and some of these people are telling us that we need to be doing and learning, we're going to be left behind. So that's why I'm so passionate about, getting this information out here, getting it streamlined, and getting it to you as quickly and efficiently as I can. So that's why I'm doing this. Those of you that have known me all my life, I'm not the person to be out front. I'd rather be behind the scenes, doing some things to help people without even telling people. But I have to get out there with this information because it's been given to me, and it's my responsibility to help as many people with it as I can. So if you will visit and like my Facebook page, Angela Valentine dash certified trainer, then you will get the updates as soon as I'm posting it. As soon as I see something and I post it, you'll get an alert. And you can follow me and follow the information there. Secondly, if you decide you need my help, if you need me to talk to you about what you should be doing, or what social media profiles, or what technology you should be learning right now, how do you write that book? Hello, and put it, self-publish it, and put it on Amazon for the world to see. There's a lot of people that have businesses and ministries and callings and gifts, and you need to get that word out there. If you need to talk to me about how you do that digitally or electronically or putting it online, I'm the person you need to speak with for now. There are other people out there. I don't know everything, but I know a whole lot of stuff. So, and I'm willing to help people. So, in light of saying that, and if you want to keep up with the webinars that are coming up as well, that are most of this stuff is free, right? It just has to get in front of the right people. So I have a website as well that I'd like to show you that I just launched today. I've been working on it behind the scenes, but it's ready to go today. I'm letting people know about it. Give me 1 second to get it in the stream. I'm learning this live stream stuff too, you guys. So don't feel bad if you're feeling like you don't know how to do this stuff, and we're all learning at this point, okay? So I have my website here. It is advalentine.online. Let's see if I can click that and refresh the page here. D is for my middle initial, D is in Denise, Valentine.online. There's no .com, no whatever behind it. It's advalentine.online. I'll put a link to this broadcast in there as well, so you can link directly to my website. And on this website, it's just a way for me to kind of keep, as I said before, keep my information streamlined in one place, so I'll know what's going on and I could put it here, and you will see the updates as well. I am in the process of building classes. Now, my goal is, when I teach technology, I have a goal in mind. I don't teach stuff because it's cutesy. Sometimes I do that, but when I'm doing classes and courses online, I do them because I have a specific goal, okay? My goal is to get you the recognition, the acknowledgement you need. If you need certification to prove to future employers that you are ready for this remote work environment, if you are whatever it is that you are trying to achieve, we can have a conversation about it, and I can kind of direct you on that path as to what may be the thing that will get you recognized above all the other candidates, above all the other businesses. There are specific things that businesses need to do right now, even though you may not be open because of the pandemic. There are things that Google is going to tell us you need to do to stay visible and stay on top, so that when everything maybe goes back to whatever our new normal will be, then you will not suffer any loss in your rankings or your business. You'll still be visible. So we want to get this information directly from the top. And I've got this information here on my website. I am hosting a live stream next Wednesday. I'm a partner with Google, and as a partner, I am hosting a live stream. They'll be doing maybe an hour meeting where they're broadcasting live and telling everyone what the new updates are and what they need to be looking out for, especially if you're a business or a nonprofit. I encourage you, I implore you to sign up for this live stream with me, and we'll watch it together in real time. We can ask Google questions in real time together. And then afterwards, I'm just going to take a few minutes, and those that are on the live webinar with me, once the once Google is done, it'll just be us on the video conference, and you can ask me questions. Okay, as a result of what I heard Google say we should do, what do you recommend, or how do we get here? Who do we contact? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's my goal, not just to hear the information, but to give you some direction as to how you can implement the things that Google is telling us that we need to do, right off the top. And as you know, many of you know, I'm a Google certified trainer. So that's my platform of choice. Google's a household word, and maybe I'll do a little mini something and tell you why I love Google and their products. So that's coming up next Wednesday. If you go to my website, advalentine.online, you can register right on the page. You'll get the information immediately when you register for the event, and you'll know how to join me on the live stream. Okay. Now, also, if you visit my website, you saw the pop up that I kept closing. But the goal of the visit to the website is, number one, is to give you information. Okay. One of the first things I want to give is my video conferencing tips. Okay. I've been doing video conferencing for 6 years or so consistently. So I've worked out a lot of the kinks. I know a lot of the best practices. And right now, everybody's video conferencing. You're video conferencing with grandma because you can't see her and you want your kids to see grandma. Like me, I have a kid that we may not be able to go home this summer for our summer vacation as we normally do. So we're going to have to get on the line and video conference with grandma. So a lot of us are doing that just for family connections and social connections, personal connections, but we need to know how to do it professionally also. If a employer calls you and say, we want to hire you, we like your credentials, can you meet us? We're going to send you a Zoom link. You can't have the deer in the headlights look, right? You got to be ready to go with that. So I've got some video conferencing tips that I would like to share with you that work in any occasion. It just kind of gives you some things to know as to how to show up professionally with your video conference and how to be ready for that. Okay. So if you sign up, that's my free gift to you just for signing up. I don't spam people. If you're worried about subscribing to my list, I'm not going to send you 25 emails a day. I don't do that. I don't have the time to do that. But if there is a course that we've talked about that you've mentioned that you may want to be a part of, I'll send you an email and say, these courses I just opened up. If you want to sign up, whatever. Or if there's something pertinent that I need to send to you, I'll be glad to do that. Okay. Just sign up for my list, and I promise I won't send you any spam or stuff that you don't want. And if you don't want to be on the list, just tell me that, you don't want to be on it. Unsubscribe, and then you can still keep the tips tips sheet. And I'm going to try to change that offer out from time to time. There are a lot of different tip sheets and things that I want to do one for kids, the best 12. I've already done it, so I need to kind of switch that out to the 12 recommended apps for kids for education. Okay. So that's a list that Dory and I have collected over time that we love and we like, and we'd like to share that for kids to learn as they're learning at home too. So I'll switch that out at some time in the future. Now it says here, do we need to have a conversation about your technical skills? Please let me know. Please reach out to me and let me know what you're trying to do, what you're interested in learning. I'm still on a mission to help nonprofits because listen, let me just say this and I'll be done. I said this was going to be short, but I have so much that I want to share that I need to get this out. In light of what the schools are doing and still trying to figure out, and in light of what schools may look like in the future, I think as a parent is we're our primary kids educator, right? So in addition to that, we need to know what the kids need to be learning alongside with the teacher. Sometimes teachers are comfortable with technology, sometimes they're not, whatever. I became a Google certified trainer because I wanted to know what's coming down the pipe. And I'm wanting to know what they're saying kids should be learning with STEM, computer science, whatever it is. I want to know what it is. Now, in addition to that, we can't wait for others to figure out what our kids should be knowing. Okay. So there's certain things that I think our kids need to be on point with right now. So if you stay connected with me, I promise you I'm going to roll those things out. I'm thinking about doing a kids camp this summer online with just those few things that they need to grasp. They need to know technology wise. If I have enough interest, I'll do the camp and I'll roll it out to parents that are interested. Otherwise, it's going to be me and Dorian doing the homeschooling, and I'm going to make sure he has the technology skills that he needs. Okay. So I said all that to say, again, just link up with me. This is not about me being all foo-far or whatever and doing my own thing. It's about getting you help. And when the schools are figuring out stuff, and until they figure it out, it's our nonprofits in our communities that are going to have to pick up these programs and run with it to help support the schools, not to replace, but to help support the schools where they're trying to figure out stuff. We already have programs. The information's already here. All we have to do is sit the kids down, have an instructor or two, and let them have at it. The kids can basically just take the information and run with it because they're so creative. But we have to get the information in front of the children. That's just my heart. And that's what I want to see these nonprofits do. Nonprofits, churches, ministries, youth groups, we've got to get online. We've got to figure out this technology stuff, okay? And that's what I'm here to do. And I want to help you. So thank you for listening. Say happy launch day anniversary, not anniversary, happy launch day birthday to me today, right? And I'll know you saw this broadcast. And let me know if you need help. You know how to reach me on Facebook. Just reach out to me any way you can. I'll be glad to help. Okay. Thank you for your time today. I've got to run. I've got a lot to do, but I hope to see you on the Team Summit tonight. That would be great as well. More to come. Thanks a lot. Let me see if I can close down this live stream now. Have a good day, a good Friday.